Good afternoon, and thank you. There is a town in North Ontario with dream, comfort, memory to spare. I can almost sing as badly as Neil Young, can't I? Those words from Neil Young's song Helpless launched readers into an absorbing account of a family growing up in Northern Ontario, and particularly a brother and sister who loved each other unconsciously, tentatively, and ultimately very deeply. Requiem for My Brother is also a compelling account of the challenges faced by individuals with disabilities, because in the prime of his life, Marian's brother Dave was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. In Requiem, you will learn about the multitude of tiny calibrations people with disabilities must tend to, and the constant anxiety and worry of those who love and care for them. You will learn about the triumphs of will, stubbornness, ruthlessness, meticulous organization, the need to stay one step ahead all the time. These flow throughout the book as surely as the Coppermine River flowed on Marian, Dave's canoe trip to the Arctic Sea. But it would be a mistake to categorize this as a disability book, in the same way as it's a mistake to only see the disability and not the person. I too grew up in North Ontario, and I was swept away in reading this book with memories of snowshoeing, tobogganing, blueberry picking, small town first loves, playing in the bush, long car drives to Southern Ontario. Marian, you serve up the truth without blame or judgment and with no sentimentality. No one will put this book down without gaining insight, knowledge, and an appreciation for the resilience and dignity of Dave, yourself, and the rest of your family, and by extension, the resilience and adaptability of individuals with disabilities and their families. I thank you for that. More deeply, Marian's book is a chronicle of belonging. Belonging within family, between siblings, among friends, and within our communities. For it is clear after reading Requiem for My Brother that the biggest handicap faced by people with disabilities is their isolation and loneliness. And that is ultimately what unites all of us. The yearning to belong, to be part of something bigger than ourselves, is universal. And as you will find in the book, the anecdote is friends and family, the ties that bind. Now, Neil Young's song continues, and in my mind, I still need a place to go. And Marian, after reading, actually absorbing your book, I can understand why, when your brother needed a place to go, he came to you. I'd like to think if your brother lived in British Columbia, today, he would have been better supported than he was in his last months in Toronto, because we have a premier who is making British Columbia, through his third grade goal, the best place in the world to live if you have a disability. And you will meet him in a moment, but in the meantime, I ask all of you to welcome Marian Botsford Fraser, author of Requiem for My Brother.